Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, vanilla and modless. So we just landed on the moon. We have no way to get back off with so little fuel. It was a bit of a burn getting here. So we will try and send some science home. Might be able to send one at the moment. We'll send materials. I think that's usually worth the most. Review that. Data size 25 MITs. No idea how big that is. Let's just, well, I only get 35, but yeah, let's send it. Destroys the bay, that's fine. So we've got 70. And uploaded a third. Wow, that's really bad. So if we were to EVA and come back, would it continue while we're out of the ship? No idea. Well, let's just leave the ship here and go back to the Space Center. See what we're going to do next. Middle of the day. That's nice. So we have a little more science. Is there anything else worth getting? Little engines. Plane stuff. No, not going to do space planes. Miniaturization. Just a little docking port. Transfers resources but not crew, so what's the point? Flight control. Inline reaction wheel could be helpful. What else got? Aviation. Yeah, it's all crap we don't want. Yeah. I guess we'll save it up. So, to upgrade this, we need a lot of money. What can we do to get some more money? Let's go take a look at our missions. So, nothing active at the moment. VIPs want to go into orbit. And into orbit. Accept that, it's about to run out. Orbital, that's fine. Ooh, rescue from orbit. Love doing those ones. Get 56,000 for completing it. We'll take that. Science data from space. Just has to be anywhere in space. Okay. Another 2 rescues. No, let's go for it. Select them because we've got to select something. Science data from surface of the moon. Anywhere on the surface of the moon? Sure, accept that. Alright, so that's our 7 contracts. If we just quickly go back to the moon, can we actually finish that right now? Here, moonshot. I'm going to fly you again. No power. Don't know if it's actually still trying to send or not. Speed up. Well, we can get the power up. Only this time of the month. But it turns very slowly, so yeah, it's alright. Alright, so it looks like it's not actually trying to send at the moment. Can't activate that, so it did kill it. And didn't actually get to send it out because we left the ship. So, if we could just send a crew report. Already done it. What would be the smallest? Probably temperature. Let's open the bay. Let's review the data. 8 MITs. What about pressure? 12. Alright, so keep that one. if we transmit this? %. Alright, so that actually gave us that. Contract complete. Science data from the surface of the moon. Good. So let's head back to the Space Center. And let's take a look in orbit. I'm guessing that's a dude that we are trying to rescue. Oh wow, that's pretty damn far out. They're usually way in there like that. Jesus. It'll be a long time before we can rescue him. And I think this is the one we have to actually be in orbit here to do that mission. Try and do that later. Let's try and rescue this dude. So here's here. We are there. So it'd be a good time to do it now. Alright. What can we use to rescue the guy? Well, let's start from scratch. We will need one of these with... Actually, let's just send up the Octo with this attached so that we don't actually need a crewman in it. Pretty sure that'll work. We'll need a parachute and probably be a good idea to stick a heat shield on it. We'll need a decoupler. And under that we will need some kind of giant fuel tank. We don't have any RCS yet. And this will have the interior. Yeah, it won't need to be that big. Not going far. Let's put a 400 on. Okay. How are we going to get into orbit? I think we'll just try and go with big old kickback. Buried in the ground. Alright, that'll get us into orbit. I think we're going to need another stage. Let's make sure we don't have any RCS. I don't think we've unlocked it yet. Alright, save this. Rescue craft. Alright, well, let's stick this on. Save it. Go see if we can unlock some RCS. Which would be in flight control. No. Advanced flight control. Damn it. That is 90 by itself, isn't it? It is. Alright. We need another 20 science. Well, in that case, we are going to launch the moonshot that we just launched. Get rid of him. Yeah, we need another pilot. Ronwig, no. DeBander, no. Not a lot of pilots there. Alright, this guy's got no courage and he's utterly stupid. Let's pick him. So, we are sending up the moonshot. Bill, you're not going. Ronwig is. Sounds good. Let's launch this puppy. Alright, I'm going to get no assistance because he hasn't got any experience. But basically head straight up. Way overpowered for this particular mission, but we'll see what we can do with it. Dump it. Gets us up to 78. That's where we're going. So let's head east. And not forget that we actually have to fire the other thing. Fire the next stage. Let's do it. Yeah. So as long as we can achieve orbit, we can mess around, should have plenty of fuel to actually catch up properly. And stupid me, this only seats one person. Alright. Well, we've gone up for no reason whatsoever then. Let's just abandon this one. Revert that. Didn't want our pilot in there. Alright, pull that up. We want the Octo protected by heat shield. We want no crew. Thank you very much. Rescue 1. And now it's heavier, of course, by 0.07. Well, let's assume we're not going to need the heat. Well, actually, don't need any of the science, do we? Let's pull these off. We will do it this way. Actually, don't need any of that. Heat shield will keep. Parachutes will keep, that we won't. Alright, don't need comms either. Let's get a pair of parachutes in there. I said let's get a pair of parachutes in there. Okay. Forgetting anything else? Save that. Alright, let's launch it again. And away we go. So how heavy is it this time? Forgot to have a look. Yeah, I lost about 7 or 8 tons. Hitting the drag. Just going straight without a pilot. Pitch is creeping up. Should fix the staging. How's that? go east. Pulling slightly to the south. Okay. Should have plenty of time. Now he is very low, which is unfortunate, because it means we have to get under him to catch up. And if he's only at 80, so we need to be down at 70. Space. But can we stay in space long enough to rescue him? Might be able to rescue... what's his name over here? Let's see which one we're closer to. It's probably going to be Jebediah. Well, we'll rescue somebody. Send up a rescue ship. Can't come down without anyone. Of course, rescuing him is going to be a bit touchy if he dips under 70. Rescue 1, crew, nobody. Alright. Past our appy. Life off in the distance. Alright. It's creeping out. Should be able to stay in space. And Jebediah is going to be catching up. Come on, wrap it around. Give Kerbin a big hug. Burn buttload of fuel. Alright, it's getting out there now. Still dropping, that's fine. Want it down around 70 anyway. Alright, keep an eye on the periapsis. Alright, let's do it this way. See if we can catch up a bit. Of course, now we drop down inside the atmosphere, so we can't go as fast as we want to. We want to pull this down to around 70 though. It's going to take a long time. It's a minute, because we can only do it 4 times. Ish. What is reflecting off the water? buddy. Electric charge is dropping for no particular reason. We are in the shadow now. Don't think we'll use any fuel. Just let it drop naturally this time. Once we get around there, we're going to increase this, and then we can play with the orbit after that. And yeah, looks like Jebediah's getting caught up to us. So if we can rescue him, that's fine. We don't have to actually get him out, we can just push the ship out of the way. Give it a nudge so that it enters the atmosphere faster. But if this comes down under 80, which it already is, then we're going to catch up with him instead of falling back to Jeb. Alright, now it's going to start causing issues. Need to speed up. Don't want it to actually fall under 70. Just still looks like it wants to do. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, it's looking fine now. Alright, speed it up again. Have to come around into the sunlight. How are we still using power? We're not doing anything. And no, we don't have the things on this one. Damn it. They're on the science bay. So we're screwed for power. Well, that'll make this interesting then, won't it? Have to try and time it right when it's coming around. Actually, can we turn it back on with 0 power? So quick look. Looks like we can, but it doesn't actually turn on. Alright, well, there goes that idea. We can switch to that. Can't switch to that. Is it a distance thing? Well, that is under 500,000. Maybe that's why we can switch. When we get closer to this one, we'll be able to switch. It's getting further away. All right, well, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we'll probably abandon this and give it another go with some actual electrical power. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.